think I'm getting too old for this shit.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and by now, guys, you must have guessed that I am an action sci-fi fanatic, but also a huge fan of the TV series spin-off of Lethal Weapon. But just a brief synopsis for the past couple videos I did on this subject. First of all was the fact that they fired one of their main stars, played by Clayne Crawford, aka Riggs, on Lethal Weapon, due to a toxic dispute between him and main co-star Damon Wayans. Now, as everything kind of played out, you ended up getting both sides of the story. Obviously, I mentioned it in my last video that I did, which Damon Wayans ended up saying that he was pretty much done with the show after this season. And in one of the most interesting turn of events, Season 3 actually turned out pretty good, and not only that, but in addition to the 13 episode order, he was even convinced to do 2 more episodes. And guys, I just wanted to speak on this because, you know, regardless of whatever happened on screen or off screen or whatever it is, the show was kicking it. Really enjoyed the show. Second season was building and building to, some great story elements, and the way that their dynamic worked was pretty awesome. So when Season 3 rolled around and Clayne Crawford was effectively replaced by Seann William Scott as a whole new character, I was a little leery, as many fans would be. But I persevered on and watched the show, DVRing it, of course, because I just don't have that availability to see the show at the given time when it's live, unfortunately. Long story short, the season was actually surprisingly good. With that whole thing being said, I felt like this show proved that it can still go on without Riggs. The human element was there, the humorous aspect was definitely on point. Damon Wayans, it's like he didn't even skip a beat as far as being able to provide us with a convincing character, in my opinion. Again, whatever your opinion may be, the show was still working out, and you saw a natural progression for his character. In addition to that, the supporting characters were hitting it off. His wife and family were definitely still linchpins inside of this story. The captain, all the surrounding officers that helped him out, most notably Seann William Scott's Wesley Cole. His supporting character was one of the most well-handled, well-done character additions ever in a series that continued on beyond one of its main stars being fired or let go. I can't say enough about how surprised and shocked I was at how easily I was able to connect with Cole after giving him a chance inside of the show, and how well he ended up portraying this character. You know, the first few episodes you felt the absence of Clayne Crawford's Martin Riggs. Martin Riggs was the Lethal Weapon, the namesake of the show, as I mentioned before, but the thing is that the new episodes included Wesley Cole, played by Seann William Scott, who brought a whole different dimension. And you know what? In this alternate universe where it doesn't go off of what the films did prior with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, this was actually a different direction that, surprisingly, they handled very well. You see the struggle of Damon Wayans' Murtaugh trying to actually connect with a partner who is damaged and hiding a lot of past stuff, much akin to how Riggs did in the first 2 seasons. Just seeing how they interacted together was well done. The writing was on point. I mean, again, going back to what Clayne Crawford said, a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff was shifted, but just that simple factor right there, that they were able to seamlessly kind of include different story elements and kept the aesthetic of the show and consistency of the show and its characters going, was a huge thing, and I really feel like the show was all the better for it. Now, in addition to that, the most important probable aspect of keeping this show alive, unfortunately, whether you want to think that or not, is the fact that they were able to get Damon Wayans to not only finish a 3rd season, but add 2 additional episodes. Given all the bad blood that happened between him and Clayne, if I was him, I probably would have said, F these people, I'm done after this season, which he ended up doing in a little interview that was released not too long ago, before Season 3 was even kind of getting going and everything. The thing is that with that having been done, is there some type of trade-off or change? Because how they ended the 3rd season was with him and Cole getting on the same plane to go and seek out Cole's ex-handler from the CIA. So, does that mean that they're going to pursue him in future seasons? Does that mean that the future of the show is actually kept intact? I don't know. I haven't looked at the ratings or the reception, but overall, with those 3 takeaways, I think there might be a chance of this show actually continuing on with Damon Wayans. I wouldn't mind if they kept it going. I wouldn't mind it at this point because I've been convinced and wooed essentially with the new character aspect and the way the show's formula and everything has been playing out. So I'm definitely on board for a new season. Like I said, all the aspects were still coming together. Clayne Crawford is sorely missed, of course. Murtaugh and Riggs was the OG duo. But if the show were to continue, I'd still give it a chance for sure. So anyway, guys, if you ended up watching the third season of Lethal Weapon or enjoyed the show, let me know down below and your thoughts on the whole matter of it continuing or how the third season ended up progressing. What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? Please let me know down below. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content ever again. But until next time, guys, I'm Jay. Take care.